Arjun loved the park, he liked the swings, he liked the slide, but most of all he loved the pond. It was a sunny day. Arjun went to the pond, he saw many fish, he saw a frog jump.
This is so cool,
Thought Arjun. He bent down to see better, he wanted to touch the water.
Well, hello there.
A voice said. Arjun jumped back in surprise.
Who said that?
He asked, looking around. Arjun looked and looked. He saw a small bumpy toad on a lily pad. The toad's skin was a mix of green and brown, blending perfectly with the surroundings. Arjun had never seen such a peculiar creature before.
Was it you? Did you just speak?
Of course it was me. Who else could it be? I am the only talking toad around here.
The toad said, puffing out his chest with pride. Arjun couldn't believe his ears. A talking toad? It seemed impossible.
You can talk? How is that even possible?
He stammered, his mind racing with questions. The toad chuckled, clearly enjoying the boy's astonishment.
Well, not to everyone. But you seem like a fun chap. My name is Bumpy. What's yours? I don't usually reveal myself, but you seem special.
Bumpy said with a wink. Arjun was amazed. He had never encountered anything like this before.
I'm Arjun. It's nice to meet you, Bumpy.
He replied, still in shock. He had never met a talking toad before. This was something straight out of a fairy tale.
This is the best day ever. I can't wait to tell my friends about you.
He exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with excitement. The adventure with Bumpy was just beginning. So, Bumpy, Arjun said with a twinkle in his eye.
Can you tell me a joke? I could use a good laugh.
Bumpy puffed up his chest again, looking very confident.
Of course I can. I've got plenty of jokes. I'm the funniest toad around here. Just wait and see.
Okay, here's one, Bumpy began, clearing his throat dramatically.
Why was the bee's hair sticky? He asked with a mischievous grin. Because he used a honeycomb, Bumpy exclaimed, bursting into laughter.
Arjun giggled, finding the joke quite amusing. Bumpy continued without missing a beat.
Why don't they play poker in the jungle? Too many cheetahs, he said, winking.
Arjun laughed even louder this time, clutching his sides.
Okay, one more, Bumpy said, seeing Arjun's eager face.
Bumpy croaked, preparing for his next joke.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business, he said, chuckling.
Arjun was rolling on the ground, holding his stomach and laughing uncontrollably. Bumpy's jokes had really hit the mark. Arjun wiped tears from his eyes. He had just had a rough day at school, and nothing seemed to be going right. His friends were busy, and he felt all alone.
Bumpy, you're the best. You always know how to cheer me up.
He said, catching his breath. The pond was his favorite place to escape to, a place where he could be himself. He knew what he had to do. He decided to make the most of his time with Bumpy, his loyal toad friend. The next day, Arjun came back to the pond. He had thought